Hello and welcome along, chat. How are we doing? Why have I got... Oh, did that not update? Yeah, I've not got my streaming lights on. That's the reason for the strange looking lighting. For some reason, my stream deck isn't connected at the moment to my Hue bridge. So there we go. That's better. How are we all this morning? I hope you're doing well. Hey, Lone Star. Yeah, I like to keep you on toes, Lone Star. You know, 5 minutes late starting. Yeah, keep you guessing. Greg Hayes, welcome along as well. So we're back on Alma, Missouri this morning. So we're going to crack on with that. Beheld Lion, welcome along. I didn't think you connected. Morning, Marc White, welcome along. So yeah, we're slowly learning more and more about FS25. If you guys haven't seen it, I put out a video this morning, about 3 hours ago. Detailing everything that I've discovered about FS25 so far. Amazingly, within 30 minutes of that video going out, I learned something new. So there's more information coming out all the time if you know where to dig for it. So I think I'm going to be probably making a few of those videos, just sort of, you know, updating every few weeks on what we know so far, because yeah, there's quite a lot of information out there. I couldn't believe I went through everything. I'm looking everywhere. I found 15 pieces of equipment that had been confirmed through pictures, through bits and pieces, and that doesn't even include the stuff in the Madgin pack, which was massive. Yeah. Okay, stay out of the Giants. I haven't had a chance to get over there yet. I did give it a week, Lone Star, and I'll be right in that dumpster, rummaging around. I do have, and the great thing is already from that videos, we got we had some. I forget where that train of thought was going. I was trying to read chat as well. I know you cheated. I didn't cheat. Do you know what? So Beheld Lion, I record all my streams. I have video evidence that I did not cheat when I got disconnected yesterday. You show up too. Welcome along. I hope you're doing well. Should we get on to some farming? As always, you can pre-order FS25 if you want, and as I learned yesterday, you can get not only the Madgin pack if you pre-order through my link, but you can also get that gorgeous New Holland gold CR11 combine harvester, which is beautiful, and I will be using. Morning, Bossman, welcome along. Right, over to here, because we're going to be using something which a lot of people think is coming to the game, coming to FS25 as one as DLC. Oh no, actually, yeah, which is this. Right, so we want this on nearest waypoint. Good, and get it harvesting and get it going. And while that's doing that, we want to go and grab this and get this done. I did cheat at the start with no zombies, but not on purpose. Will console players get the gold combine as well as the expansion version? That is so, yeah, that is PC only as far as I can tell. I don't know if the gold combine will be available some other way, but as far as I know, that's PC only at the moment. So yeah, FarmCatGR at the moment it's PC only. Big tree in the way. This is what I did fear about this. What's PC only? The collector's edition is PC only. Yeah, no, it's normally PC only, Lone Star. We've never had a Farming Simulator Collector's Edition that hasn't been PC only. You get the Collector's Edition, do you get the Year 1 pack? No. So Year 1 pack has to be purchased separate to the Collector's Edition. Yeah, the Year 1 season pass, that is separate. Oh. That's all right, Lone Star. Whoa, that's not gonna work. Wow. Got to be careful turning this. I think we might have to do a couple of headlands looking at this. Never played FS in my life. What am I doing here? I don't know, Lone Star. What are you doing here? I'm doing all right, thank you, Beheld Lion. I'm doing okay. My biggest worry today is that my Landy has gone into the it's in the garage to have a look at a fault, and I'm kind of sitting here going, how much is this gonna cost? I had hoped I was gonna have access to some funds which I now don't have access to, and yeah, I need the repairs on the car to be cheap. Kind of what life is at the moment, going from one crisis to another at the moment. What I to do for breakfast? Hello, John Barlow. Two. Kind of like two. When is our gameplay coming? I think they're going to release something. Yes. So, Jalvi, the gameplay trailer. Or the gameplay for Farming Simulator 25. We will get some next week.
Whitem87 says moo.
Boo. Yeah, there's going to be a FarmCon pre-release. A pre-FarmCon stream where Giants will be showing some gameplay. So we should get the first gameplay to everybody before FarmCon next week. And then at FarmCon, there will be more in-depth gameplay. So, yeah. So, next week, before FarmCon, we should see the first gameplay, and then there will be more gameplay at FarmCon, which I will report back on. Welcome back, Jordan. Yeah, we're gonna be careful with how wide we take this. So I want to stop catching that back wheel on the cultivator. How's our harvester doing? Still turning. I was amazed how last night how quickly we got through those red beet with that harvester. It makes such a difference to have a harvester with some capacity to it. Carefully watching that back wheel. Okay. Good morning, Crofter. Oh, Crofter, by the way, those images you sent me, yeah, I initially thought that was a leak. They weren't, and they were actually really cool. I mean, they were the extra images that were sent to Gold Partners, which must have been put out various other places, and it shows the first construction project in FS25, one of them, which is very cool. So thank you for sending me those. That was pretty awesome. Oh, combine's blocked by my own truck. Oh, no, forward. How's that doing? 85% full. Don't know what you're talking about. Oh, come on, Harvest. You good? You're good. You're good. You didn't have to move it. I was happy getting paid doing nothing. Ah, you were complaining at me as well. Press it up. Down. There. Away. And away we go. From inside the Ford. I can't read the operating instructions, chat. They're all blurry. Elder. I was watching the stream of FSG and he noticed when he zoomed in on the map images, Highland cattle, so it must be a UK map. So, so FSG obviously would know what Highland cattle look like more than I do. I still think, I think everybody is pretty sure that it's going to be a British Isles map. I don't know if it'll be specific to Scotland or England or Wales or Ireland, but I think it's going to be a fictional British map. I mean, British mod maps do very well on the mod hub. Giants can very much see the appetite for it, and you know, there's a huge fan base that turned up at Llama last January. So I can quite easily believe that Giants have gone, oh yeah, let's do a British map for later in the year. Hey, JP RTV, welcome along. Right, where are you going, Harvester? Oh, lost. Oh. Nearest. I think I'm going to regret not doing 2 headlands on this. What stick am I using there to control my calls? This is the Sim Task Farm stick from Thrustmaster. It is awesome. I should really put a link to it. I think there's a link to it. Yeah, I think there's a link to it in the description on YouTube. There we go. Any idea, anything on the actually, I haven't checked this morning. Let's have a quick check on Amazon. See if collector's edition is available. Yeah. No. So I am keeping an eye on this, but yeah, not available yet. They don't know when yet, though. I do like your gameplay. It seems so smooth. Thank you. Yeah, this is why the increased. Okay, we have to back out. The increased system requirements for the next version. Don't worry me. You are full, Lone Star. I did actually take out quite a chunk of field. Of what we went, I said nothing. I said nothing. By now it's coffee. I expect the collector's edition for FS22 is going to be somewhere around the £80 mark. Possibly more. Wait, break! Nope, not that way. That way. Need this to sit in the row, otherwise it's going to be in the way. Okay. Yeah, the brakes on this grain cart are awesome. You and your weight obsession with all these paths. Is there any way of getting artwork of the Giants lorry through the game modding? What do you mean the? Do you mean where are we? Under trailers? They might be under trailers. I didn't think they were. Where are the curtain side trailers? The mist. Yeah, there they are. So this, yeah, there's the Giants lorry in game. I don't want to go in the ditch. No zombies this morning, Honey Badger. Zombies are a Wednesday morning thing only. So we're doing 7 Days to Die community server once a week on a Wednesday. Oh yeah, Crofter. Hey, FS22 Farmer. I'm good. It's good. We are currently sorting out our field while having our combine do a contract in the background. Am I? Oh my god. I am so looking forward to FS25. Everything I've seen so far excites me, which is fantastic. I want to feel like this early on with the release. You know, there's enough there at the moment to get me excited, and there's enough promise in what's yet to be revealed to get me more excited, and I can't wait. I really can't. Oh man, struggling to get clear print from screenshots. Plus, I want to try and work with the... What are you trying to get a clear print for? What, for, because there are, the best place actually to go for the largest screenshots, I think, is the Giants website. The screenshots on places like Epic and things like and places like that are smaller. Bring out the old Ford would be very nice. I don't think we're gonna get an old Ford unless they suddenly unless they bring out Ford trucks. I mean, I wouldn't put it past Giants trying to get stuff like that in game if they can. So perfect example being getting Volvo in and making sure they get an old Volvo BM tractor when they did. Oh, trying to get clear print from scratch. Oh, got you. Got you. I understand what you're saying now, Mark. Yeah, I think the only way the Ford brand is ever going to make it into game is if Giants get a Ford pickup truck. And then go from there. Bell Line, what was for, well, it'd be what was for breakfast this morning. I just had a breakfast bar because I was rushing to get my kids out of the house. I did note the Auger Wagon was J&M, so obviously don't watch my video on which this script is based. But I found 15 pieces of equipment. Yeah, there was the J&M grain cart. My happy, that's it. My happiest thing that I found for yesterday's video, or this morning's video, sorry, was I managed to work out what was on the back of the class tractor in the second picture, which was a Bednar Swifter disc. So that's in there. The other one is managed to identify the cultivator on the back of the quad track in the CGI trailer, and it is a Summers Super Chisel cultivator, which means Summers is a new brand to FS25. This is Alma, Missouri. So yeah, there was I ended up identifying 5 new brands, although in my notes I called the dirt bike an Abrilla, not an Aprilla. Don't think anybody noticed in the video, especially as I used the correct Aprilla logo. So yeah, so the new brands that seem to be coming to FS25 initially, so 5 new brands: Aprilla, Missouri, Macdon, J&M, and Summers, which is really cool. And yeah, there were 15 pieces of equipment via screenshots and video and everything that were released. Well, the pickup is normally Lizard, which is why I think there's an opportunity there for Giants to go, oh, let's get Ford on board and get the brand in game, and then people can go mad with their mods. Actually, this needs to be here. So I can actually see if anybody sends me a message or anything. I don't know, what do you call a Ford with a dual exhaust? Noisy? Oh, don't catch the cultivator. A wheelbarrow. Oh god. My first car was a Ford. I see the full modding, Brohan is coming to console as a brand. Yes, in both FS22 and FS25. If Toyota got involved, that would be good, but I think Toyota is one of the, well, you know what? If there was a game when Toyota, or a version of Farm Sim where Toyota could end up in it, it would be FS25 with its East Asian map and everything. So I can see that happening. There's one thing I've learned with Farm Sim, it's never say never. Stop it, dream we must. I just remember growing up hearing Ford stood found on road dead. Yeah, I had, so my first car was a little Ford Fiesta Festival. And I sold strawberries out the back of that at one point. I was working on the strawberry harvest for my dad and loaded it up, drove it round the surrounding villages and sold pallets of strawberries. This is my field, Reddington. The contract is the cornfield that you can see next door. Our wide span vehicle system combine is running that at the moment. Strawberries. Oh yeah, I love strawberries. Me working in a strawberry field, I ended up eating a lot of strawberries. A lot of strawberries. A lot. Oh, yeah. Stop running over your equipment. This is mine equipment. What are you on about? An unhealthy amount? Probably an unhealthy amount. Interesting. I mean, it's fruit, so yeah. You have a Ford Cosworth? Nice, Farmer Kev. Oh, a turn sharp. There it goes. Caught it. I think we need a longer cultivator out the back here. It's too close to the tractor. Combine needs to be unloaded though. So we'll get ourselves in position. Down. Oh, really? waited until you were in the next row and halfway through it. Everything will have rice wheels now, God help us. It doesn't worry me too much. Having more options is not an issue. Never has been for me. More options, even if they're options I'm gonna use, I'm not gonna use. Not an issue for me. Needs to be the only way I can get a break. Right. Okay, what's the difference between a Ford and a tampon crofter? I love the brakes on that grain with that grain cart. So I'm giving watch free streams with 1080p 6000 kbs once I get my new internet connection later in the year, Commander Foreman. So sometime in the autumn my internet is due to be upgraded. At which point, I will be doing 1080p 6000 kbps. Tampon comes with its own tow rope. Oh god. And this is why this is a PG-13 stream. Later, FS22 Farmer. Yeah, the hope is Commander Foran that it will be later later this year. The most indication they've given me is a very general timescale like that. It was supposed to be summer, but we're obviously getting into summer and we're not there yet. So yeah, I'm just thinking his PC is what R-rated used to be. You're not wrong there. So yeah, the company who's doing it, they originally estimated sometime in the summer. That isn't happening, obviously. And we're just waiting for the confirmation of when everything's going to get hooked up. Going well, thank you, Cher. I am a little bit trepidatious because the Land Rover is in the shop, is in the garage, having a repair done, and I'm really worried about how much it's going to cost. Starlink is way more expensive. Starlink is way out of my price range and does not have enough latency, and yeah, there are many reasons why I've gone 4G over Starlink. Would I pay FS22 Walker's Farm? Possibly. At the moment I am looking for my next map. I don't quite know which map I'm going to play next at the moment. I would be surprised if David Brown joins FS25. No, I went out of range just. Carpathians is a good map. Yeah, I've heard about Carpathians. Calmston, I did a realism experiment on Greg. So yeah, no plans to go back to Calmston. Is it hate to have the internet bills for some of the storm chasers I follow, having all cell providers and Starlink all the time? Oof. Yeah, that's a little bit mad. It shows average internet speed is 93 megabytes per second in the UK in 2023. Yeah, so I live at the far end of that average, as in bottom end of that average. So I'm gonna go from having about I think it's 5 to 7 megabits up and 20 megabits down to 600 megabits up and down. I will most definitely be streaming at 1080p 60. Ken Adlam, thank you for becoming a seasonal worker. You are awesome. Walker's Farm is big with huge fields, and I tend to avoid maps like that for Let's Plays because I never get through the fields in time. You know, I would have to have like 4 or 5 combines running on the farm to do an episode, and don't have that much money. I have tried it before. I did do one of Lancey Boy's American maps in 19, and I did it. The only way I could do it was a £5 million farm with a massive equipment. Fun fact: Mac is made 15 minutes from your house. Oh wow, Kyle. Soon we will have fiber here. Front first? Let's do front first. No, we're doing back first. Can't get any lower than that. Okay. I wish I could empty both of these at the same time. What's about the Halig? I have not heard of Halig Petrus. Hey Voxbull, you know it's going to be one of those days when doing a service job on a John Deere 8600i forage harvester and you watch your toolbox in slow motion fall off the top and everything go all over. Oh yes, the body does indeed need fiber. Wow, my combine needs unloading. Because it's not in the fiddly bits anymore. stop it, unload it. I'm middle of the row again. Well, that's fine. No, you're not. It's fine. This is why we do it this way round. How are we doing on Alma? I've been eyeing this map for my start from scratch after Hope Belleron. It's going well, boss man. I want to buy this field. So at the moment we're just harvesting it. Well, no, that's wrong with it. But yeah, there's the two other big fields on our farm. I want to buy both of those. Need like 500,000 to do it, I think. And I keep spending money. Do I've had field that I don't have field discounts on? I don't think. That's a good question, because that is a bit of should turn that on. Let's contract. Field purchase discount. If active, an NPC farmer gives a discount on farmland purchases. Discount increase with the number of completed. Okay. Turn that on. You know what? I can't wait to see an FS25 car throwing combines around in higher graphics. I hope Giants do some work on multiplayer. Missing or broken mods at the top of the list. Only person joining sync. Well, okay. So the only person joining syncs is not going to be a thing, because the reason for the synchronization stuff is that everybody has to be in exactly the same position when the person joins, and that can't happen if everything's constantly changing. So yeah, I don't think we're ever going to get changed to the sync. Missing mods thing, I'm not quite sure what that is, to be honest. I've not really encountered a situation where we've had missing mods. Yeah, rolling fields, those hills take a lot of time to work. So mine's 30%, so if I was particularly lazy and gives me the work, I feel I've earned the discount. But if you've done multiple jobs for the farmer, you'll get a 30% discount pretty quickly anyway. Where is that option? So this is under contract settings. This only exists with better contracts, and it's down the bottom, field purchase discount. Very true. I got max discount for most of them in 2 years. Yeah, I think 5% per job done is good. But there are some fields I refuse to touch now. Ones where you need at least 300 to 400 horsepower harvester to work uphill. Yeah. Well, it reaches in there. Oh no, no, it does catch, doesn't it? Yeah, it does catch. What I need is a cultivator with a longer reach. I don't think I have any on here. Wait, cultivator. That's the one we've got. Is the cockling all-rounder flatline. That's a 6 meter. Oh. Prolander is wider. I think I might still catch that with the wheels though. 440, 550, yeah. That would work. 220 for the Horsch. That would work nicer. Right, because our tractor does not have. I'll try. We've got 335 horsepower. So that one we could use the Lemkin. We couldn't use that. Couldn't use that. Couldn't use that. No, no. What about disc harrows? $50, $550, 330. The Joker would work. Finding something that isn't going to catch. Hey, Simudad, welcome along. I think it's done like that in other games, for example, Battlefield. Yeah, okay, so perfect example, Crofter. So the only thing that really needs thinking with Battlefield is the position of players and maybe a few small items around the map. With Farm Sim, what you have to sync is the state of the whole map. You know, all of the fields and everything like that. And if that's changing, the game can't keep up, and can't. You end up with players being desynced. So the reason why Farm Sim does a syncing thing for everybody is because it frees the game at that moment, allows everybody to hit the same place, and it means the map and the ground and everything aren't changing as it's trying to sync. It needs that snapshot to throw everybody in at the same point. Yes. Yeah, exactly, Bossman. I have asked Giants about it several times, and oh, you're full. What are you doing? Stopping that, putting that out, start the engine. I'm a gorilla from Warzone. Trust me, a $1 billion company like ActiVision can't do it, and it's all they've ever done as a gaming company. Go and do a list of mods to find out what's missing or needs update. Make me say, oh right, so yeah, I see what you mean, Crofter. So yeah, make it so that the mods you need are the ones listed at the top. Yeah, I get exactly what you're saying now. Oh, I got to bed at 1 a.m. making that video last night. It probably wasn't the wisest idea, especially as I need, so I've still got to make 4 videos before the end of tomorrow. Hey, Delta Gamer, welcome along. My work schedule this week is horrendous. Yeah, so I'm away this weekend. Get back on Monday, and then on Monday, I've got to make 8 videos in 4 days, which I'm not looking forward to. Hey, Dangerous Gaming! ! Join in on how you can join the community multiplayer, which is happening tonight from 8:30 p.m. Nice. Welcome along. Hi, one day I'll wake up early enough to join the community server. Well, it's a little bit erratic at the moment because normally we'd do the community server on a Friday, but I'm not here tomorrow night. I'm obviously not here a week on Friday either. So we're probably gonna have to do, well, we can't do the community server next Friday, next Thursday night next week either, because I'm hopping on a coach to head to Heathrow that evening. So I think community multiplayer is probably going to be a week on Tuesday after tonight. Oh no, why, yeah, we'll leave that there actually. But this, we need to go tip. I suspect the back half of next week there won't be any streams, so I would guess that Saxthorpe next Wednesday will probably be my last stream till I get back from FarmCon. And we'll do Monday, Tuesday, so we'll do Alma Monday, Buckland Tuesday, and 7 Days to Die Wednesday. And then the only evening stream will be Saxthorpe. Yeah, exactly, Cher. With that many videos to create, I'm gonna have to not stream quite so much. But we'll get 4 streams next week, which will be good. That'll be fine. And then who knows what'll come out of FarmCon. Very warm in here right now. Thank you, Bossman. I will try and share as much with you guys as I can. I would say keep an eye on Twitter especially. I will probably be trying to do a load of tweets and things of news as it comes out of FarmCon. because there will be a lot of news at FarmCon. The one. Oh. There we go. Oh, absolutely, Shadow Fox. If Giants go to Lam, would you still go there? I think they will, though. There is talk of people going to Llama. There's talk of stuff which I can't go into. I do still need to book my train ticket to get from the airport to the place. Oh, absolutely. I haven't been in a factory that makes tractors since last year. FarmCon's awesome because they now hold it at the manufacturing places. What's my favorite hotel in the UK? That's an interesting question, though. I tend to not go for the mainstream ones most of the time. I tend to find I can find cheaper, better deals elsewhere. For example, Premier Inn and Travelodge were like £150 for me and my brother when we were trying to book Glasgow. When we were looking at stuff. My brother first found us an amazing sort of apartment area for us to stay in, and then I then found us this bed and breakfast in Glasgow, which was amazing. Lovely little bread and breakfast in this old Victorian house, and it was for 2 people. It was just over £200 for 3 nights, which you can't beat that. That is just insanely cheap. Okay, yeah, that is. We're fine. We're fine. We have to empty it standing here because unfortunately the one bit of course play this doesn't work with is this. Yeah, unfortunately, the unfortunate thing, of course, is that it's finances this month have just taken a colossal hit. I mean, I wouldn't. That's not to say I wouldn't have gone up there to be with my dad, because absolutely I'm gonna go up there to be with my dad when he's going through stuff like that. But I still, you know, there's still been a hit to the finances this month, which is, you then get the car on top of that, and it just, oh, it gets eye-watering. It never rained, it pours. Temperatures hit 40 at the beginning of July in London. Sheesh. Let's have a look on the mod hub. Category cultivators. There we go. What do we got? A huge Vatstad. Want something with a good long length to it. Either a 3-point mount or a long length. Yeah, but the thing that the rest of the world forgets, Osman, is that we're not equipped to deal with high temperatures in this country. We're not equipped to deal with low temperatures in this country because the UK's temperatures fluctuate too wildly. So we don't spend enough money on compensating for the high stuff, and we don't spend enough. We can't spend enough money compensating for the high stuff because then we don't have enough to compensate for the low stuff. And then we don't spend enough compensating for the low stuff because we would then be compensating for the high stuff. So as a result, we end up just compensating for nothing. Are there any cultivators that Terraland pack looks nice. There's an agro map that looks okay. The Bednar Swiffer that's just ridiculous, that won't go on this tractor. Ooh, what's the requirements on the 385 drat? Yeah, nothing really there. Freaky weather. I would say get used to it, everybody. Weather's only gonna get freakier. There's some options here. I was kind of looking for a 90. No, too much. Finding even a disc harrow that does what I'm looking for. Again with 390, but a nice long arm on the back of that. Nothing. Yeah, nothing. Last year, the London Fire Brigade were the busiest since World War II in the summer during the heat wave with about 200 wildfires. That's just insane. I was just outside Weather App's range. Wow. So if I turn that way first, then we go around like that. Still gonna catch, isn't it? Oh, we just about got away with that. Press that button, not the other one. Oh, I've got myself all confused now. There we go. Right, that way. So it's based on check multiple forecasts and long-range forecasts, and nothing suggests those numbers are real. If they were in the newspapers, those numbers aren't real. Ah, that was, yeah. People having a little barbecue in the park and it's setting all the grass alight. Combine needs unloading, so we'll just turn, get ourselves lined back up, and we'll go and do that. I think we'll have to go and empty the trailer again. Saw the Evening Standard online. Yeah, I would. I rarely trust the newspapers when the newspapers turn around and go, "You're about to have the hottest summer ever," or "Temperatures could." The newspapers' biggest words are could, might, maybe. You know, anything that means that they don't definitely say anything. Chance that's actually. Whoa, what did I press? Oh! I pressed the button, chat. There it is. I love Reddit. Reddit is awesome. Hang on. So I've just seen a thing on Reddit. I'm fine with FS25 costing $50, but Giants need to give us dedicated server access without buying a second copy this time. No game does that. What game does that? What game allows you to set up a dedicated server without paying for it? Either with your own copy of the game, with a second copy of the game, or through someone like G-Portal. That's a little bit mad. I mean, you can set up a dedicated server with your copy of the game, but you can't play it then. You still have to... That's good. Bar Black Sheep. That's... Yeah, do you have to... But is it... I'm trying to think. But Terraria, I don't know well enough. Minecraft... You just have to log into Steam Cloud with the account you bought. Oh, really? Might get the modding tutorial and make mods. I recommend that. The game should be free at launch. Do they know how capitalism works? That's gotta be bait. Well, someone too young to know how the world works. I will say the cheapest way I've found to do it at the moment is on the Giants website. It's if you buy in dollars, I think it's like $39.99 UK, so pounds. If you buy in euros, I think it's about the same, and it's £42 if you buy it on Steam. There's a small saving if you go through the Giants website. No, on Giants' website, you don't have to update manually, Shadowfox. There's an auto updater built into FarmSim. It will automatically update when you launch the game. You don't have to update manually. That's something that's been a thing since FS22 started. Because yeah, that was one of the things that put a lot of people off buying it directly. But no, there's an auto updater built into the game. I only update manually because my internet is rubbish. Which is always fun, because if I get early access to anything, I have to do the update to the game before I can do it. And of course, because my internet is awful and I can't get the updater to run, it causes me to have to go to Giants and go, hey, any chance I can have the update, please, because I can't download it through the updater. Any chance? No, I should have fiber this year. Fingers crossed. I'm hoping for fiber before FS22's release, because we're supposed to have fiber by the end of autumn, and of course the end of November is the end of autumn. Teddy Gaming 12, thank you for the follow. Welcome to the VFN. No, wait for that to finish. There we go. There we go. Emptying it out. Yeah, hopefully FS25 I will have a new I'm probably going to redo all my layout on here for my stream. I'm going to use it as a chance to do a relaunch of everything. We're doing a soft relaunch of everything through this year anyway. Hence the new graphics and everything. Oh my lord, that combine is already full. We are stonking our way through here now. I am going to have to take a small break. Plus, updates first before Steam. Yes. Yeah. So the advantages to using the version direct from Giants is you will get access to the game earlier than you will on Steam or Epic or any of the others, because they don't tend to update till 6 p.m. their time. Whereas the Giants version, that will be available to you midnight Central European time. So if you are, if you're in the UK like me, you will have access to FS25 at 11 p.m. on the on the 11th. If you're in the States, you can have access to it anywhere from, well, the latest you'd get access to it is 7 p.m. on the 11th. So if you want to stream on that Monday and you're in the States, get it from Giants. And if you're on the East Coast, you'll have it 7 p.m. your time. If you're on the West Coast, you'll have it like 5 p.m. your time. Oh, I have stopped it. Oh, I'm too close. Yeah, exactly. Steam takes time to upload their stuff. For Steam, you know, it's not the absolute priority for a single game to get out. Well, if you're from the Philippines, are you ahead of me or behind me, Bossman? I think you're ahead of me. So yeah, you won't get access to it anywhere until the next day. Even so, Giants ambassadors probably will have the game a week early for showcase. So if it goes as FS22 did, so that's what I'm basing all of this on, as gold partners will have access to it a week before release. Silver partners will have access to it probably on the probably about 5 days before release, and bronze partners, which is what I am at the moment, will have access to it from late on the Thursday before release. However, everybody is under a restriction until the Friday, so nobody can stream it till the Friday. Partners who are not bronze yet don't get early access. It's bronze level and above get early access. Thank you, Honey Badger. This is why I want to hit silver. Let's hit silver. Because the great thing about, so there's I've been looking into this because the question did get asked yesterday. Okay, what advantage is there, VF, if you get silver? So advantages are I get I get a bigger commission for every copy sold, which would be awesome and fantastic, and I'm very thankful, you know, for that. Earlier access, obviously, that would mean that I'd be able to create my videos and my content further ahead of time. With my internet connection is actually quite a good thing, quite important, because then I can get stuff uploaded and ready and done sooner. Those are the two big things. Oh yeah, and a nice new plaque. So I've got my two plaques behind me there and there. Sorry, let's do this. Got my two plaques. Oh great. The pre-order thing is in front of my two giants plaques. My pre-order widget's in the way. Yeah, so I'd get a nice shiny silver one to go with that. Right, I'm gonna pause this for a moment, just have a quick bio break, and then I'll be right back. It's sweltering in here today. It really is. Right. Let's continue now that I'm nicely refreshed. Because I had a cup of coffee this morning before I started. Huh. No, that's the next row. Are we half? We are just over halfway through this now. Good. Skipping a row would probably help with that Lone Star. Yeah, I was trying to see if I could avoid doing that, but yes, skipping a row would probably help with that. Incoming raid, Farming Denmark. Thank you for the raid. Welcome, 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 raiders. Hope you had a good stream, Farming Denmark. We are currently farming on Alma, Missouri this morning, and I keep catching my tractor on my cultivator, which is great. Meanwhile, in the background, our wide span vehicle system is harvesting some corn, so that's getting on with that job. And we're growing great guns this morning. We're going great guns this morning. Think you're gonna raid down low carb painting and use the Nexat? Do you know what? I am wondering if that's what the DLC is. It really seems to me like that would be an awesome DLC for Farm Sim. I am still cultivating because my cultivator is only a 6 meter and this field is massive. No, a cultiply you only really want to use with precision farming if you are if you need to. Otherwise you get marked down in your environmental score. Nope, that's not gonna work. It gets thinner further up the field. There we are. Way to do it. Turn out first. Do I know how many acres or hectares it is? It might tell me. It depends on whether I have to buy it separately or whether it's part of a bigger set of fields. Actually, no, easiest way to tell. Field 9 area is 596 hectares. I think that is HA. Blocked by an object. What are you blocked by? Oh, a tree. Two acres is 1 hectare. Okay. But it's a 91% full, no. And let's not make things difficult for ourselves. Oh great, my truck isn't even back at the field. It's not my fault the tree jumped out in front of me. I'm also still harvesting, although we are into the final section of the field. Oh god, it's this song. Accurate. Done. Not my fault the tree jumped out in front of me. It was one of them. It was an ant. Do I take song requests? No, because I don't play. I only play music that is copyright safe. I have enough issues with copyright trolls who claim songs on my live streams that they don't have the rights to, let alone ones who actually have the rights claiming my stuff. So yeah. Ant, not the ant. Oh, actually, that's the road down there. Okay, do that. I do take a request if it's a Combine Harvest song. You can indeed play that card from Stream Loot and I will sing it. Do we know if there'll be more pets added? Nimbus is great, but my kid's looking for a cat. We know more animals are being added. All right, I got a phone call. I'll be right back. Right, that was the garage about my car. Fingers crossed it might not be horrible. I could really do with a win right now, so. What's wrong with the landing? So the landing's having trouble starting. So I put my finger on the start stop button and it's and it just doesn't immediately start, and you have to try and coax it into starting. So yeah, if it's so it might be, so what the garage told me is it might be the battery, which quite frankly is the cheapest thing to replace out of what it might be. So and they're going to give me a price and see how much it will be to replace the battery. Hopefully not an arm and a leg, and then I can go from there. Yeah, I'm really hoping it's not the alternator or anything else. I'm plugging it back in. No, they tested the battery and the battery isn't holding its charge. Yes, Mark, but it's already down there, so I'll let them do it. Let them get the battery in, that'll be fine. They won't. The garage I use is good, so they're not going to charge me a huge amount. It's time as well, Honey Badger, and knowing that that's what the problem is. You know, it's yeah, there are possible, but the garage that I use definitely knows what they're doing, whereas I definitely do not. So yeah, I do love these ideas and everything, but at the moment it's not feasible, and I kind of just need a working car. It could be the starter motor, Farmer Kev, and that does worry me a bit. So yeah, but if we change the battery and see if it's that and see if that works, then that would be great. Otherwise I will have to not get it repaired today and then see if I can raise the cash by selling even more stuff, because God knows I don't have enough stuff to chase at the moment. Right, be right back. Oh, right, okay. Yeah, he's gonna change the battery for me. That's probably about the best outcome I could have hoped for at the moment. If it's the starter motor, I have a lot of money to raise. Again. Keep the GoFundMe page going. Well, yeah, maybe a couple more 12-hour streams are needed. What time is it here? It is 5 to 12. I don't want to keep asking people for money. It's not good. Not what I want to do. And there are better ways, you know. Yeah, I'm really hoping that, Mark, if it's the battery, that is the best outcome, and that is within what I was expecting. Landies are expensive to run, and I did get my Landy knowing that, but at the time I was in a very well-paid job. The annoying thing is I can't afford to get rid of it either. I've just got to try and keep it running as best possible. I know, Cher, and I'm a big proponent to that, but I don't like the idea of keep doing it. KiwiMedic, thank you for purchasing 10 chests. You are awesome. Jarrett 1979, thank you for the 1,000-bit cheer, and thank you guys. I was about to say exactly that. If you want to show some support, if you wanna help me out, grab yourself some Street Loots cards. Play around with me, mess with my game. Absolutely go do it that way. If you're gonna order FS22 or you want to get yourself a dedicated server, use my links to do that. You know, use any of my sponsors and stuff if you're looking to get any of that stuff. You know, there are so many ways that you guys can support and do stuff without it just me going, give me money please, you know. Become a patron, get early access to my videos, get your name up on number plates and things. Absolutely. And let me give something back to you for your generosity, because I love doing that. I want to do that. So yeah, absolutely. But so I feel you. I bought a Honda Civic Sport, transmission broke, and I ended up with a bill of 5K, so I had to sell. Now I drove a Suzuki Alto, and it's fine and cheap. Yeah, it's the combine needs. We're gonna empty this trailer before we empty the combine. Sorry, what Landy do I have? Yeah, I have a Freelander 2. It's about 14 years old. Yeah, there are pictures of it on my social media from about 5 years ago, so you'd have to go digging for them. But yeah. It's I love it. It's pretty much the nicest car I've ever had, but it has cost money. So the pneumatics, oh no, that's gone off the screen. So the pneumatic star 900 never going to be fixed before, I would guess not, Bossman. If it's a Giants item. I doubt it. Excuse me. Because Giants will be full bore on FS25 now. Discounted bug where it says no file found. Only post about it, Giants forums, was 2 years ago. Says it was bugged and probably won't be fixed. Okay. Yeah, no, that's not going to be fixed. Right, we need to go and unload the combine. It's my Civic, but just couldn't justify keeping it anymore. Still sucks though. Yeah. I mean, this is definitely a cost I could have done without. Thank you, whoever played the thunderstorm sound. Oh, that is so loud. Everything is starting to be expensive nowadays. Cars, houses, food, the lot. Oh God, yes. It's all just gone through the roof. Absolutely through the roof. All right. That's not full. That's the thing about cars, they always break at the most inconvenient times. Oh yeah. I learned to drive manual at the age of 12 using a beat-up yellow Volkswagen in a field that, yeah, oh yeah, any farmer had. Well, I learned to drive at like 13, I think. I was driving tractors at that age, definitely. No, my landy is clicking, but eventually starting. And they tested the battery, and the battery's losing its charge, and there's lots of. Oh, FS22 Farmer, I wanted a Beetle. I wanted a Beetle so bad, and I got this close to having one. I went to look at one with my dad for my brother and I to do up, and in the end he didn't buy it because of a miscommunication, and oh, I would have loved to have had a VW Beetle. Stop. I have an FJ40 Toyota Land Cruiser. It's 2 years older than me. It starts on the first click of the ignition. Ah, do you know what? Those Land Cruisers are awesome. They're up there with the what's the Toyota pickups? Car needs fixing. The battery isn't working. I think it's the alternator. Yeah, I'm hoping mine's not the alternator. If it's the alternator, I am gonna have a problem. I am gonna have to get a lot of money together. Which is yay. Just when I think I've got myself nice and stable and able to build forwards, stuff happens. Just noticed, not officially, there are Toyota mods in FS22 though, because I've used one. I had a Hilux in one of my series. In fact, it was the Oaks. The Oaks, I used a Hilux. It would be easier to fix if companies didn't feel the need to put the price of parts, but a sensor for my pickup that cost £100, the guy fitted it for £25. Where is the justification? Yeah. You know, yeah, if you could order a rebuilt starter for your Land Rover, and it'd be a whole lot cheaper. Oh yeah, I do, and I'll tell you now, the garage I use will absolutely go for something like that over a brand new one. But Freelander 2 is not the Freelander 1 or the Defender, and they are a pain in the butt to replace anything. I had about 6 months after I got it, the clutch went. And it was $1.5 grand to replace the clutch. Somebody said to me it's not the actual, it's not the tractor that's the problem, it's the trailer. It's that overloader. I think it's done it with other stuff. I can't remember. That's the trouble. What if you hook up the Ford to it and still forgets to brake? Yeah, we could test this with it. At the moment, I'm just wanting to get this through this field. Because that's why you... Okay. And is it doing it with the ATAR on your play? Because I want the ATAR X, which is not in the shop yet. No, it doesn't do with yours. So that does suggest it's the it's the 6R. Been watching you on YouTube on the Switch this morning for a little bit. Awesome, Ethan. Yeah, YouTube on the Switch is not bad, except you can't comment. Sorry, Farmer Kev. Gone way up the screen. Yeah, so yeah, Farmer Kev, my landy is sometimes it starts first time, sometimes it clicks. And you can eventually, if you just hold the button on it, will eventually start. Sometimes you have to turn the whole thing off and on a few times to get it to start. To me, it feels like a battery issue. So I'm hoping that replacing the battery is going to solve it. Certainly, it's a good starting point, and I can go from there. And what I'd say is use the ATAR X with that grain cart, but tracked version to max. Yeah. I want to have the track ATAR X. Could it be my glow plugs? I don't think so. Especially considering what the garage said. So the garage told me that the battery isn't holding its charge. And the battery was likely on the way out. So it's a good place to start. It's the cheapest place to start. So, you know, if it fixes the problem, fantastic. If the problem comes back again, I will be starting to put the money away to make sure that that I can handle it. I need to start trying to put some rainy day money away anyway. But it's one of those things that's hard at the moment because basically you know, most of what I do, or most of what I get in at the moment goes straight to paying to live every month. Yeah, exactly. At least I'll have a new battery. Oh wow, it's in the... Oh, this is going to be fun. It ground out. Hey, we're up. Nope. 81% full. It's not a Discovery, it's a Land Rover Freelander 2. Yeah, if it's not, it won't be a full engine rebuild. The worrying thing is if it's the timing belt, which the timing belt got replaced 40,000 miles ago, so it shouldn't be the timing belt. Because timing belt, I think, is replaced every 80,000. So timing belt should be fine. Should be absolutely fine. And to be perfectly honest, if the timing belt goes, then that's the end of the car anyway. Oh. Right. Or the ignition coil. Yeah. FDH DK Games, thank you for the follow. Yeah, so it could be that, but you know, any of those are things that are deeper in the engine and are going to cost more money for them to do. Changing the battery out is a half-hour job. It will be done fairly quickly, and means that I'll be able to get the car back hopefully working. Possibly, Ethan. As I said though, my mechanical knowledge is not great. Let alone the amount of time to actually work it out and get it replaced. No, that is full, isn't it? Yeah, that's full. So we need to go and empty this. We are not far from this. Freelander 2 is, yeah, it's a nice sized little Land Rover. It's, you know, I'm not doing a massive amount of off-roading or anything, so it works for me there really well. I am mechanically declined. Despite growing up on a farm, I am mechanically declined. I'm much better with computers. As common parts from Ford should make it easier to keep running than the other Land Rover models. Danish Green Dragon, thank you for the follow. Welcome to the BFN. Right back. And like that, the Landy's fit. Well, at least it's got its new battery in. We'll see if it fixes it. What's the goal on Alma farm? Just yeah, so this is boss man, this is my chill farm. This is just me taking the opportunity to play with some really big equipment, run a farm. I'm running at 1 times. I mean, you guys know me, I rarely run a map at 1 times, and just running a farm and playing and enjoying playing some farm sim. There is not a Freelander 2 in game. Oh, no, there is a Freelander 2 in... No, there's not a Freelander 2 in game. There's a Discovery in game, but there's not the Freelander 2. Somebody wants to make my Landy for FS... Well, I'd say not for FS22. Make it for FS25 and I'll showcase the hell out of it. I'll use it in every series. Hello from Denmark. I've Focus has done 85 kilometers and needs a new engine. All started with the belt and now I have to sacrifice a new engine on it. So yeah, so it sounds like your timing belt went FDH DK FDH. I would go with because DK is Denmark. Yeah, the openness of Alma's quite nice. Hello Ola, welcome along. You've just jogged my mind, Ola. Maybe I need to do Renbow for my next map because I haven't played it yet. I want to play it and I don't know what map to play. And we could do a bit of forestry. People have been screaming out for me to do more forestry. So maybe we go and do that. Yeah. Because we'll be finishing on Moss Valley soon, so I might go and have a look at that. And people keep asking me, why don't you do a European map? It's me too, Ola. Oh my lord. I will say one thing for you, Ola. FS25 is probably going to do for Renbow is make an awful lot of work for you. Yeah, forestry would be nice. We could do some forestry and farming. And there we go. FS22 forestry and farming, and that's the name of the series. Ola, are you going to be at FarmCon? Because FS25 trees should be easy. Sadly, no. Okay. Yeah. The rear one is emptying first. This must complete this contract. Because there's not much left on the field. We're only 90% transported. Hodge's going mad this morning. Well, I'm pleased I took that. Apparently, I had a job interview 25 minutes ago. But it's not a problem. The person was running late, so called me now. And yeah. So they were sorry they were late. I was sorry that I hadn't seen their emails. Or that I hadn't seen their email. And yeah, so we were all very sorry. And we've rearranged for tomorrow. Yeah, it's all good. It's all good. It's not like I missed the interview. It's not like I was sitting here streaming when I should have been in an interview. She was calling me. And so that phone call was her calling me to say, sorry, I'm late. So yeah. Yes, Tazoslo, the beacon. So this. Hang on. Can I turn on? Will it turn on? Will this work? No, not in this truck. I'll do it in the tractor in a minute. The beacon will work in 25. So yeah, I have an interview thing tomorrow, so I will have to finish tomorrow's stream a little bit early. I thought it was weird I hadn't heard back on that. Right, let's get this knocked out. Yeah, that's positive. Oh, today's getting better. Please, today get better. Yeah, so what we'll do is we'll finish tomorrow's stream at midday. What the hell is that? DjGoHam, thank you for playing the laughing dog meme from Tangier. Oh. You know, I actually thought that's what the phone wants to begin with. Yeah. So there's not really any corn left on this field. I'm a little bit worried. So what I was trying to check was, oh, it's complete. We have actually completed the contract. And I might just empty directly into the trailer, actually. So, just need to have a chat with my wife quickly. There we go. Wandering bamboo with the Asian map. That would be quite nice, actually. I'm kind of wondering if we're going to get rye or stuff like that as well. Banana trees. Do they do banana trees over in the Far East? Oh, I need to go and sort that. What if structure change from Silver Run will become base game and expanded? Do you mean the construction missions, Shadow Fox? Because I have a picture that I don't think a lot of people have seen that shows the kind of construction missions that we might get, and I'll show you before we finish the stream. I think what we'll do is we'll pick up doing that next time. Fold this in, fold all that up, fold all that up. Yes, that pick, Shadow Fox. On DJ and Clutch's stream, it was all but confirmed that is going to be a one of the construction projects. So we got 20,000 litres of corn for ourselves off that. Farthest Asia is Northern China, Korea, Japan, too cold for bananas. Yeah, that's what I thought. Because it's a Far East map, not a Southeast Asia map. I'm hoping for building maintenance. I'm very much there for building maintenance, and you know, having a map creators have it so you, when you buy it, I'm hoping this is possible, but have it so that you, when you buy a farmyard, you need to repair some of the buildings. If that's possible, just think of the gameplay possibilities of this. I expect sell points and production chains will have to be maintained or repaired before you can use them. I think if you own them, then yes. There we go. Problem is there aren't many buildings made use of the mod. It's made by the same team as Terrafarm. Oh, having to repair or complete a building should be possible with a mod that already exists. I hope and think it will be ported to 25. I'm hoping, Ola, that it is base game feature in 25 for repairing buildings, that it doesn't even require a mod. Giants built that into Silver Run. There's no reason that shouldn't be something expanded with the next version of FarmSim. It would be perfect for winter projects. Gains more things you can do in the winter. Yes, absolutely. I'm also hoping for a better vegetable harvester. Please make vegetable harvesting nicer, because the current ones just don't cut it for larger projects. Silver Run is a Giants map, yes. And I'm hoping, so Silver Run is not one of the base game maps. I'm hoping Silver Run is an early mod map. Right, we're gonna finish off here today. Yeah, so I'm gonna tomorrow we will finish at midday because I am gonna have a job interview, or at least a phone call about a job at about 12:30 tomorrow. So I need to get on that. And yeah, so but we're gonna be on Buckland tomorrow, so it'll be nice and easy to do. That's good progress today. We haven't got quite as far on the cultivators of light, but we did get that contract done. Oh, speaking of contracts, before we go, let's complete that. 27,000 for that. Talking of horrible. Ooh, that one though. Field 24 sugar beet. Where's field 24? How horrible a field will that be? That field. Do we fancy taking that on, chat? Landing jobs before. I've thought that before, Shadow Fox. I was expecting to land a job before llama. Right. We'll have a look at that contract next time. And yeah. So if you haven't checked out already today, go check out the video that I put live at 7 o'clock this morning, which is basically everything we know about FS25 so far. I am just going to get this screenshot up. Cable Clan YT, thank you for the follow. Welcome to the BFN. No, where are you? Open file location. There we are. God, the group chat's gone mad. Right, where's this shot that I got? It's this one. So this is the shot I want to show you guys. This. So you can see on this. This is all very broken, closed down, not working. It looks like it's part of a train yard. And yeah, this is I believe going to be one of the construction projects to get this up and working again, which is awesome. What was the other thing? Oh yeah, the other thing is, if you haven't seen it, this is the gold combine. Look at that. I think I showed this off last night, but that is awesome. That is, look at the shine on the side of that thing. Yeah, this is available on my pre-order link. So this is only available if you order the collector's edition, or you order it from Giants, or you order it from the Giants website. And actually, that's a MacDon header, and I missed that. So yeah, it's a not a New Holland header, as I said in my video. It's a MacDon header, and I reckon that's the same header as is on the AF. Where is it? Where is it? Log and test them. Yeah, that's the same header, isn't it? Looking at that. So yeah, that's the MacDon header. I mean, it does have a New Holland symbol on it. So that's very cool. And the environment, oh my lord, Ola. Have you seen the extra? So there were some extra shots of the environment as well. Yeah, these ones. So the same set of pictures I got that are that have that grain iron. Look at the reflections on this water. It is just stunning. stunning FS25. Absolutely stunning. And I still can't find out whether this is ray tracing or not. I've not had confirmation or denial either way. Yeah, with the season 1 part, year 1 pass, you can already do it in 22. Can you already do it? I did not. It's not ray tracing. These are the sunlight rays that they were talking about. Dynamic lighting. Ah, there we go. But yeah, it's gorgeous. And this is the this is the American map. This is the first images of the American map. Yeah, I read through it in the interview with DJ and Kermit, and it was I didn't think it was conclusive. But if people are telling me that it's not ray tracing, just the setting in G. However, what gets me in FS22 is everything reflects. Yeah, so the one that everybody's looked at and gone, oh my god, is this one. This class combine. And that reflection is just... That's incredible. Because the current game most definitely does not do that. That is gorgeous. That's why somebody had to point it out in my reaction video, because I was just going mad over everything else. But yeah, I am so looking, and this is the thing. The stuff that has me excited at the moment is the surface level stuff of FS25. We've not got into the guts of it yet. We've not got into the real gameplay stuff of it yet, and that excites me. That excites me so much. Because if we're seeing this from the top level stuff, what is under the hood? And I'm looking forward to finding out more about that. And I know there's more stuff under the hood because they've hinted at it and mentioned that there's more. You know, that there is talk that this isn't it, that there is more here. And so yeah, I am so excited for FS25, and it's going to be awesome. And I'm going to be playing it for the moment I get my hands on it. So, right, we're going to leave this here for today. I've got some thank yous to say before we go, and we need to go and find somebody to raid. So, on Twitch, who are we going to raid out to? Ooh, let's go with Az today. We're going to go and raid Azrael, who's streaming. Good friend of the channel, all-round nice guy. So, yeah, go check him out. You can also mess with his stream with stream loots as well, by the way. But first, before we go, a huge thank you to Jarrett1979 for your cheer. You are awesome. Thank you to Farming Denmark for your raid. You are awesome. Thank you to... Actually, that's it. I think that's it at the moment. Yeah, that is it. Thank you to all of you for watching. In fact, with that, oh no, I do have a couple other things to say. Go watch this morning's video. You'll see everything about the you'll see everything that I was able to find out about FS25. I have found out some more stuff since, but obviously it was too late for the video. Video out 3 p.m. today will be Purbeck Valley, so go check that out. And this evening we are on the community multiplayer, so come join us for that as well. For now though, I am going to leave this here, so all that remains is for me to say thank you for watching. I hope you have enjoyed this live stream. If you're on YouTube, please give it a like, drop us a comment and give it a share. And a huge thank you as always to all of my patrons, my YouTube channel members, and my Twitch subscribers. You guys are amazing. If you've yet to follow on Twitch or subscribe on YouTube, please do so that you never miss a video or live stream from me. And I we'll see you next time. Goodbye.